Okay, so I think it is visible to all, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let's talk about the agenda of today's session. Okay, so here we are discussing about one course, right? And our course name is, let me write the course name. Course name is Python Full Stack Development. Okay, so our course name is Full Stack Development with Python. Okay, so in this session, what we are going to discuss, what are the things we are going to discuss? Let's see. Okay, so first, like most of you know about me, but rest of the students don't know about me. So first, I will introduce myself here. Okay, introduction to trainer. Okay, first this. Okay, second thing is I will tell you what are the modules we will cover in this course. Modules in full stack. Okay, we will see modules in full stack development, and after modules we will see what are the prerequisite if you want to join this training session. So what are the prerequisite for joining? Okay, or we can say for learning full stack. Okay, what are the prerequisites to learn full stack? And after that we will discuss what are the certificates and competitive coding platforms. Okay, and after that we will see what are the job opportunities are there in market if we are learning this course, if we are learning full stack Python development course. So what are the benefits? Okay, so benefit means what are the job opportunities are there in market. So we will see, we will discuss that opportunities also. Okay, job opportunities after learning full stack Python. Okay, so this is our agenda. Okay, so let me tell you about myself. Okay, okay, so as you guys already know, okay, so my name is, okay, if I talk about my name, so my name is Mohammed Nabil, right? Okay, and if I talk about my experience, work experience. Okay, so if I talk about my work experience, see, if I am teaching you, if I am giving you training, so I should have some experience, then only I can deliver a good quality content. Okay, if I don't have an experience, then I can't give you the industry standard content. Okay, so whenever you are learning with any faculty, so you should know the past experience of that faculty. Okay, then only you should you should go to connect with any course or any training. Okay, so experience is very much important, right? So I worked as a UI developer. In starting I worked as a UI developer. Okay, and after that I worked as a WordPress developer. Okay, and after that I worked as a front-end developer. Okay, this front-end developer was my remote job. Okay, I worked remotely. Okay, and this was the startup company, and this was a Dubai based startup. Okay, I worked as a front end developer in a startup, and after that I worked as a computer instructor Okay, I worked as a computer instructor at y-axis, if you know. Okay, and currently what I'm doing, currently I'm working as a full stack developer trainer. Okay, so currently I am working as a full stack developer trainer at college Deco, and I'm also working with Chaitanya deemed to be university. Okay, so why I am working with Chaitanya deemed to be university? Because Chaitanya University hired the industry expert in order to provide industry oriented training. Because you know guys, there is a gap between college study and industry standard. Okay, so there is a gap. So whatever you are learning in college, that is not industry standard. That study is not following the like industry standard. I will tell you why, right? So this is my experience. Let me show you in real time. Like if I search here my name, so okay, so here if I search my name on Google, so my LinkedIn profile is coming, my YouTube channel is coming, and my picture is coming. Okay, so let me go to my LinkedIn profile. So can I, so I can show you the experience, my experience in real time. Okay, it is asking sign up. Okay, so in my real like LinkedIn profile, you can simply see my experience. Okay, so this is what experience section. Okay, so here you can see my total experience. Like initially I worked as a UI developer at Cash Quick, okay, businesses, and then I worked as a WordPress developer in MGS Biz, and then I worked as a front-end developer in Coffee Digital, right? And after that I worked as a computer instructor at Y-axis. Okay, I hope it is visible to all. Okay, and currently I'm working on YouTube as well. I'm giving training on YouTube as well. Python full stack training I'm providing there also, right? And I'm working in college Deco as a full stack developer trainer, and also collaborating with Chaitanya deemed to be university in order to provide industry oriented trainings to the students of Chaitanya University, right? So this is all about my introduction. Okay, next, the second thing we have to discuss, how many modules we have to learn in order to become a full stack developer. Okay, so what are the modules we need to discuss in order to become full stack developer? Okay, so before telling you the modules, everyone please note my one thing, note my words. Okay, what I'm trying to say, every MNC, okay, every MNC, or we can say company, okay, company or startup, okay, required, what it required deep coding skills. It required what? Deep coding skills, so that you can work on real time projects. Okay, suppose in your college what you are learning, suppose you are learning C language, you are learning C++, you are learning Java. Okay, and I'm asking you as an interviewer, I am asking you how many languages do you know. So what you will say, you will say I know C language, okay, I know C++, I know Java, okay, like that. So you are saying I know C language, I know C++, and I know Java. So I will not ask you, tell me the definition of for loop. I will not ask you, tell me the definition of if condition. Tell me the definition of nested if. Tell me the definition of function. I will not ask you. Nowadays, companies are not asking theory. Companies are not asking theory. So what company is asking? companies are conducting machine round. Companies are like conducting what? Machine round. So what is this machine round? In machine round, companies asking DSA questions, right? Companies asking what? DSA question. DSA question means, if you heard about coding platform, competitive coding platform like lead code, okay, lead code and hacker rank is there. So these are what? Coding platform. So companies are taking DSA problem from these platform and dropping. For example, your interview is going on. So what will happen? I will go to the lead code website. I will go to the lead code website. Let me show you. Okay, and I will go to the problems. Okay, on this lead code websites, what we have DSA problems. Okay, so if you are saying I know Python language, I know Java language, I know language, so what I will do, I will take any medium of question from here. For example, I'm taking this to some problem. I will click here on to some problem. Am I audible clearly to all? Can you please confirm once?
Yes, sir.
All right, good. So nowadays companies what are expecting from you, they will they will give you one problem question. Okay, from here, from the lead code. Okay, what they will do, they will just copy this question. Okay, this problem they will copy from here and they will paste in your chat box. For example, I'm pasting here. Just wait. Okay, like that. Now what I will ask you, can you solve this problem? Can you solve this problem? So you are saying I know Python language. So you know Python language, don't tell me the what is the definition of for loop. Don't tell me what is the operators. Can you solve this problem or not? If you are able to solve this problem, means you will get a job or you will go to the next round. Nowadays companies are not conducting aptitudes. Companies are directly conducting machine round. Okay, because I'm telling with my experience. I'm not like I'm telling like theories. This is not theory, this is the actual thing is going on in nowadays in interviews. Okay, so how you will solve this problem? So basically, if you will understand this problem, then only you can solve. So what we have to do, what they are asking, you have to find the target value. Okay, how you will get the target value? So you have to sum of two elements. Suppose here two elements is what? 2 and 7. So if the sum of two elements is equivalent to the target element, so return the index of that elements. Okay, so what is the index of 2? 0. What is the index of 7? 1. So this output we have to return. We have to write the logic for this. If you are able to write the logic for this problem, means you will get a job. Otherwise, there is a competition is very high. Based on your theory, you will not get a job. If you are learning programming and you are learning only theories and you are writing only assignment and you are passing just only exam, so means like you cannot compete with the market. Because in market, like DSA problem is very much requirement. For example, you can understand by this example. Here two elements are what? Suppose 3 and 2. So what's the sum? 5, which is not equivalent to the 6, but we have to find the target element. So 3 and 4. 3 and 4 is what? 3 and 4 is 7. Okay, 4 and 2 is what? 4 and 2 is 6. So 4 and 2 is equivalent to the targeted value. So we have to return the index. Okay, so what is the index of 2? Index start from 0, 2 index is 1, and 4 index is 2. So we have to return the index. Like that we have to solve this problem. But for this solution, we have to write the logic, right? Okay, so this is the thing I want to tell you, like what is the mean of machine round. Let's come back to our discussion. Okay, so we have to discuss modules in full stack. So if you will join this training session, so what are the modules you will learn? What are the things you will learn here? Okay, so it this full stack development course consists of 5 modules. Okay, so module 1, let me tell you about module 1. Okay, so in module 1 we discuss about core Python. Okay, and we will discuss about advanced Python. Okay, so you will ask why we are learning Python, why we are not learning Java in module 1. Why you are teaching us Python, why you are not teaching us Java, why are you not teaching us any other programming language, why Python? Let me tell you the popularity of Python. Because some students says like Python is not for the beginners, or Python is not for us, or Python don't have any market. But let me tell you the correct thing. Let me tell you the statics information, which is not the false information. Let me tell you the correct information. So there is one website called TIOB Index. So this is software company. This is worldwide software company. Okay, so it conduct what? It conducts survey. Every month it conducts survey based on popularity of programming languages. In which month which programming language is popular. Okay, so you can see here in TIOB index, this is what survey of December 2024. So you can see according to this survey, which is number one ranking programming language. Can anyone tell me here which one is popular? Python is one of the popular language. The second one is C++, and the third and fourth one is what? Java. Okay, so which is number one? Python is number one nowadays. Okay, why Python is number one? Why Python is number one? There is any reason behind it? So let me tell you another study. Let me tell you another study why Python is popular. Okay, see another website which is Tech Republic. Okay, this website also conducts survey in order to check the popularity of programming languages. Okay, and how they check the popularity of the programming language worldwide? Let's see. I will tell you, right? Okay, so here you can see top 10 programming language in November 2024. So which one is programming language number one? Python. And the third one is what? Java. If I talk about October survey, October 2024, so which one is the winner programming language? Python is one of the popular programming language. Okay. If I talk about September, so in September also Python is winner. Right? If we talk about July 24, so which is number one? Python. And fourth one is what? Java. Okay, so that is the reason we are learning Python in our training program. Let me tell you one more survey. Okay, the question is you may ask like why Python is popular only. Let me tell you one more survey so that you guys can get the clarity, more clarity on it. Okay, okay, can you understand this? See, as you can see here, number one programming language is what? Python. Okay, and you can see how much code share of Python is there. Okay, worldwide, what is the code share of Python? 29%. And Java is what? 15%. Okay, in US, if we talk about in US projects, whatever projects are building in US, what are the projects software engineers are working on projects, so like 34% code share of Python on that project in US. And our Indian projects, whatever projects companies are working on in India, they are US based projects. Indian companies also work on US based projects. Okay, so in US, I mean in India also, Python code share is what? How much? 31%. And Java is what? 25%. In Germany, if you will see, so Python code share in the projects, how much it is? 52.3%. And what about Java? It is not half of this. Okay, so that's why Python is popular. Let's talk about other company, like other countries, like United Kingdom. Okay, so how much code share of Python is there? 57%. In France, how much Python code share? 71%. So whatever projects are building nowadays, okay, in 2024 or whatever upcoming is year is there 2025. So Python is popular language. Why? Because there is huge code share worldwide of the Python. Okay, so whenever new projects comes, so the engineers requirements comes. Okay, so if there are software developers who are well versed in Python, means they will get hired by the companies those are working on the Python project with this much code share. So that's the reason we are introducing in module 1, okay, programming language which is Python and advanced Python. Okay, along with Python and advanced Python, we will discuss about here like lead code problem. Okay, lead code problems. Okay, lead code problems I've already shown you. Okay, you can see here these kind of problem we will discuss. Okay, after getting your concepts, once you get the concept of core Python and advanced Python, then we will discuss what lead code concept. Okay, and we will discuss about hacker rank hacker rank problems. Okay, and after solving hacker rank problems, you will get what? Hacker rank certificate. Okay, so how you will get the certificate from the hacker rank and how you can solve the problem on hacker rank? Because nowadays I already told you companies are directly hiring from the coding platforms. Let me show you once hacker rank. Okay, so I already opened here. So you can see, so if you will solve the problems on HackerRank, so this kind of certificate you can get, and this certificate link you can add on your LinkedIn profile, and you can add this link on your resume. Okay, and one more thing, whatever modules we are learning, this module 1 is what programming based. So in this module we will create projects. Okay, this in this module projects is included. Once you learn core Python and advanced Python, we will create our projects. Okay, and that projects we will upload on GitHub. And whatever the project you have created, the project source code link you can attach on your resume. Suppose you are saying like I have created e-commerce website. So what I will ask as an interviewer, what is the proof? Where is the proof? Right, so in order to show the proof, you can attach the link of your source code in what, in your resume. Okay, so when I click on the link, I will get the source code of the projects. Okay, that is important nowadays. Okay, let's talk about second module. In this training course we have second module. Okay, so second module consists of, okay, this module name is, what is the name of this module? This module name is front end module. Okay, and what is the name of this module? I forgot to write. The name of this module is programming module. Right, so this module name is programming module. Here we will discuss Python and lead code problems and hacker rank problem, and we will discuss certificate. Not only like one certificate, you can take many certificates from this website. Okay, front-end developer certificate. Once you complete the front-end developer modules, then you can apply for this certificate. Okay, and different technology certificate you can take, like CSS certificate you can take, Java certificate, JavaScript certificate. Like that, so many certificates are there, and you don't need to pay for this certificate. These certificates are freely available. But the thing is, if you have the good knowledge in programming, then only you can get the certificate. Otherwise you will get the certificate, and if you don't have knowledge, means certificate is no use then. Okay, without knowledge, certificate and degree, no use. Okay, it is waste. Okay, so second module is what? Front-end module. So in this front-end module, what we are going to discuss, in this module, we will discuss HTML5. Okay, we will discuss latest HTML. In front-end module, what we will do, we create front-end. Okay, what is the mean of front-end? For example, when you go to your Facebook profile or like Facebook page or Instagram page, so whatever you are seeing, whatever post are you are seeing, that is the part of front-end. That is the part of front-end. And how we design the front-end? We design front-end like using HTML5 technology. Like we will study here CSS3 and advanced CSS as well. Okay, advanced CSS, right? And we will learn JavaScript here. JavaScript, okay, in JavaScript we have two versions. One is ECMAScript 5 and ECMAScript 7. Okay, so ES5, if you heard these names, this is what ES5, and after that we will learn ES6. Okay, ES6 is what new version of JavaScript, and ES5 is what old version of the JavaScript, but we will learn both. Okay, after that, once we will complete the JavaScript, we will work on Bootstrap framework also. Bootstrap, okay, Bootstrap is which version of Bootstrap? We will learn Bootstrap latest version, which is Bootstrap 5. Okay, so with the help of Bootstrap, we can create applications, like we can create the clone applications like Amazon and Flipkart application. We can design that application. Okay, so this is what like framework which provide ready-made UIs. UI means user interface. And after that we will learn React library, React.js. Nowadays React.js one of the popular library. Why it is popular? Because like as I expect, like you guys already familiar with Instagram, Facebook, and what we can say thread, Twitter. So these applications are what? These applications are known as single page application, or we can say these applications are known as SPA application. SPA means single page application. Means whatever content you are seeing on that applications, you will scroll down and everything will be in same page. Okay, you don't need to jump to another page. Your page will not refresh. Means on single page you will see everything, right? So these kind of applications we can create using the library called React.js. And React.js one of the popular library developed by Facebook. Okay, because Facebook company is behind of this technology, that's why this is one of the popular library, and there are lots of job in market after learning this library. Okay, so in module 2 we will discuss this much. Okay, so in module 2 we will also write project. It is not like we are learning the technologies and we are not creating the projects. If you will not create the projects and if you will learn the technology only, means this is waste. You will forget the things. So we will in module 2 also, which is front end module, here also we will deploy our project on GitHub. We will create the project and we will deploy it on like GitHub, and we will host it. Okay, we will host the project so that everyone can see your project by clicking on link. You can share the link of your project to your friend and your friend can see your project work. Okay, so this kind of learning is required in industry. It is not like you are saying I have developed Amazon website clone or I have developed Spotify app clone, but I don't have any source code, but I developed. You can believe on my words. It is not like that. If you developed something, you should have the link. Means your project must be there on GitHub, or there should be a deployment link of your project. Then I will believe I can see your project work and I can appreciate your efforts. Okay, and your then I can make hiring decision by seeing your work. Okay, so this is all about second module. First module is based on programming, included project also, included lead code problems, including hacker rank problems and certificate. Module 2, which is project based. Okay, we can say this is the front end module, and these are the front end technologies we will cover. Okay, one more thing, I will tell you later. Okay, okay, let's talk about next module, which is third module. And in third module, what we will discuss in the third module? In third module, basically we discuss about backend technology. Okay, backend development, we can say. Okay, so what are the technologies we are going to cover as a backend development? So as a backend development, we will cover technologies like Django framework. Okay, Django framework we will learn here in third module, and we will learn another technology which is Flask framework. Okay, and after that we will learn RESTful API. Okay, RESTful API means how you can perform the CURD operation and how you can bring the data from the API. These things we will learn. So this is what backend. Okay, see, whenever you are creating a project, whenever you are creating a complete full stack development project, so means there should be a front end, there should be a backend, there should be a database, right? So that's why we are learning in third module, which is backend module, and this module also consists of projects. In this module also we will create projects, okay, and we will upload that projects on GitHub, and we will deploy our projects so that you can share the links to anyone in order to show your project work. I hope you are getting clarity now. Let me show you another module, which is fourth module. Okay, in fourth module, okay, so in fourth module, which is known as database database module. Okay, suppose you created front end of the application, you created back end of the application. So now the time is to store the data of your application permanently. Suppose on your application one user is registering their self, so that person want to create their profile. So after creating the profile, his or her profile must be stored in database permanently. Okay, so here we will learn one database which is MySQL. We will learn MySQL database, and another database which is very popular nowadays, which is MongoDB. We will learn. Okay, so this is what MongoDB. It is not MangoDB. Okay, some student mispronounce it, say like MangoDB. It is not Mango. It is what Mongo, right? So this is the database we will discuss in module 4, okay, along with projects. In this module 4 I will teach you how you can connect front end with backend, how you can connect backend with database. Okay, so this module also project based. Okay, and after that we have another module. After that we will learn another module, which is fifth module. Okay, in the fifth module, what we will learn, this is what the name of this module is. The name of this module is tools module. Okay, so here we will learn about Git. Okay, so Git is what version control system, means how you can create the different versions of your projects. Okay, suppose you created one project, but after few months you realize like I need to add new features in my project. So you added the features in your project, so you customize the code of your project, but suddenly you realized whatever code you have created, whatever the project you have created before 2 months, that project was good, it is not good. But how you will achieve the previous version of your project? If you are not using the Git, which is version control system, you cannot achieve the previous version of your code. Okay, so you will suffer with the version problem of your projects. So that's the reason we will learn Git, so that you can control the versions of your project, right? And we will learn GitHub. Okay, how to deploy our projects on GitHub, or we can say how we can upload our projects on GitHub. Okay, after that we will discuss basics of AWS. Okay, this is also one of the important thing, but not very much important, so that's why we will learn basics of it. And we will explore one platforms like Google Colab. Okay, so we will explore this Google Colab platform. Okay, in this module there is no project, because this is what tools module. In tools modules we will explore the technology. We can't create the projects, because you will handle the project here, you will upload the project. And here we will learn AWS basics and cloud, I mean Google Colab. We will see this, right? Okay, after that we discussed about what we discussed about okay, I introduced myself, and after that we discussed about modules in full stack development. Now the time is we have to know what is the prerequisite in order to learn, okay, full stack development. Like what is the, okay, what is the knowledge you required? Let's discuss. What are the prior knowledge required in order to learn this? So let me tell you the thing. You don't need to know any programming language prior to learn full stack development. Okay, so you don't need any programming language. Means if you are the absolute beginner, if you are what, absolute beginner, who don't know anything, who don't know abcd of programming, that person can also start learning this
Excuse me,
full
sir.
stack module.
Sorry to interrupt you,
Yes,
but
yes.
what is the difference between Git and GitHub?
Okay, what's the difference between Git and GitHub? Okay, like basically we will discuss this in detail in our training session, but let me give you one overview. So Git is what, version control. For example, like this is what I have Git bash. Okay, so from with the help of this git bash, I can control my project versions. For example, in 2005 I have created one version of my project, and in 2006 I have created another version of my project, and in 2010 I have created the different version of my project. Okay, so what I am doing, I'm customizing the code again and again every year, right? So suddenly I realized this, my latest code is not properly working, and I want to jump to my previous code, previous project code. So if you will not maintain the version of your projects with the help of git, so you cannot come back, you cannot roll back, you cannot go back, right? So git control the versions of your projects. And what is github? Github, you can say this is online repository. GitHub is what, online repository, like Google Drive. Google Drive is used to store the, upload the photos or videos, right? And this GitHub is similar to Google Drive, where you can upload the projects, your source code you can upload, and anyone's source code you can download, anyone's project source code you can download, or you can contribute. For example, I have created one project. Okay, so in my project you can contribute by adding new features in my project. So these kind of things, okay, offered by GitHub. GitHub is what, generally you can understand, this is a repository, online repository, where you can upload your code so that you can access your code from anywhere, right? So this is for version control, and this is for online repository which consists your code.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay, okay, fine. All right. So what I was discussing about the prerequisite. So you don't need to know any programming language. Like for example, we are learning C++. So you required what? You required C language knowledge. Okay. And if you are learning Java, so you should know the OOPS concept, or you should know the C++ knowledge. But if you are learning this, I designed this code in such a way so absolute beginner can learn this course and can become full stack developer, right? So I hope you are clear. So prerequisite is nothing, absolute beginner can learn from this course. Those who have zero knowledge, or if you have knowledge, good knowledge in programming language, that then also you can start this course. Okay, because if you have good knowledge, that is also okay, and if you don't have any knowledge, you can, that is also okay. Okay, after that, what we have to discuss next, we have to discuss about the certificate and coding platforms. So I already have seen you the certificates, what are the certificates you can take. Okay, so certificate you can take from, okay, there are websites where you can take certificates, like HackerRank provide you certificate. Okay, HackerRank certificates you can take, and there is one more website which is LeetCode. It also provide you certificate after solving the problems. And after that we have another website which is Kaggle. If you heard the name of this website, so this also offers certificate, and these certificates are valuable certificate. And what are the coding platforms? So these are the coding platforms as well. And there is one more coding platforms like that you already know, which is Geeks for Geeks, right? So these are the coding platform where we will practice our coding skills. Okay, and companies also ask the question from these platforms. Companies are not asking definition, they are conducting machine round. So if you have the knowledge, if you have good knowledge, depth knowledge, then only you can solve the problems from this competitive platforms, right? After that, what we have to discuss? We have to discuss about job opportunities after learning full stack Python. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so what are the job opportunities after learning full stack Python? The question is, why should we learn full stack Python? Why we cannot learn only Python? Why we cannot learn only Java? Why we cannot learn only C++? The thing is, nowadays there are lots of programmers. Okay, for Python there are lots of programmer, for Java there are lots of programmer. So what company is looking nowadays? Companies are looking for full stack developer. What's the mean of full stack developer? A person who knows, who have good knowledge of like programming, a person who know programming, who know front end, how to design front end. Okay, the person who know the backend development. Okay, and the person who knows database design, how to design database. Okay, and a person who knows tools. Okay, so if a person knows these many things, so companies are really interested to hire that particular person. If you are saying I only know C language, so company will not show the interest, because there are lots of C language programmers are there, Java programmers are there, Python programmers are there, right? So companies are hiring what? A full stack developer. Why? Because a full stack developer comes with these many knowledge. Okay, so that person having programming knowledge, front-end development knowledge, back-end knowledge, database knowledge, and tools knowledge. Okay, so company are not wasting nowadays, companies are not hiring nowadays 10 people. Companies hiring nowadays 2 or 3 people that can manage all the work, effective work, because normal work AI can do, right? So like nowadays companies are sincerely hiring the person who having good coding knowledge, right? So this is the criteria nowadays, so that's why companies hiring full stack development who knows these many skills. Okay, so what are the job opportunities you can apply? So okay, so what are the job opportunities you can apply? So job opportunities are like, you can apply for the role of software engineer. Okay, software engineer. So whenever you will apply for the software engineer, okay, so in software engineer role they will ask you, do you know the Python or not? Do you know Python or not? I was exploring the LinkedIn jobs, and I was wondered to know, like companies are hiring for JavaScript developer. Development or JavaScript is different language. So companies are hiring JavaScript developer, but still they are asking, do you know Python or not? They are asking how much experience you have in Python. Why they are asking? Because of the popularity of this language, because of this language having good code share in the projects of US, Germany, France, as you have seen already. So whenever you are applying this kind of role, so Python knowledge is required. The second thing is, you can directly apply for the Python developer. You can apply as a Python developer. Okay, because you are learning Python which is in programming module you are learning Python, which is basic Python as well as advanced Python. Means so you can apply for the Python developer role. And one more thing, you can apply for the research analyst. Okay, you can become research analyst, and you can apply for the data scientist. Okay, because Python has huge library support. Okay, so huge library support means Python has AI libraries, data science libraries like NumPy, Panda, Matplotlib. So these libraries you can also explore, and you can apply for the data scientist role. Okay, and after that you can apply for the software developer role. Okay, and after that you can apply for the QA engineer. Okay, so this is also a quality test engineer role. Here also you can apply after learning these modules. Okay, and you can apply for the machine learning engineer. Okay, and you can apply as a AI researcher. Okay, why you can apply AI? So whatever the technologies are coming in AI like ChatGPT or any other generative AI. So what is the base? What's the base of that technology? The base of that technologies are Python. The base of that technology is Python. Okay, so top of the Python, because Python having lots of AI libraries. Okay, like NLP is there, natural language processing. So that is what Python library. So if you are the Python person, means you can explore that libraries, and you can apply as a AI researcher, right? And you can apply for the role of front end developer. Okay, you can apply the role of backend developer. Why you can apply as a front end developer? Why you can apply as a backend developer? Because you are learning these modules now. You are learning which module? You are learning front-end module, and in front-end module you are learning front-end technologies. You are learning back-end module. In back-end modules you are learning back-end technologies, and for proof you have projects. You will do projects work as well. Okay, so when you are applying for the job, you can showcase your project work as well, right? And after that you can become database developer. Okay, you can become database developer, because we have one module which is related to database. Okay, here we are learning two database, which is MySQL and MongoDB, right? So you can become database developers as well. And the next thing is you can apply as a computer instructor. Okay, computer instructor role also you can apply. Okay, if you want to apply as a assistant professor. Okay, so you can apply as an assistant professor, and you can say my core skills is what? Full stack development with Python. Okay, my expertise in backend, front end, and database. So you can work as a assistant professor as well. Okay, and you can become full stack developer. Okay, you can become full stack developer also. Okay, because this course name is full stack development itself, right? So you can apply as a full stack developer. And there is one more role which is full stack developer trainer. So for this role also you can apply if you have like interest in teaching area. So you can apply as a full stack developer trainer. Okay, so it is not like I'm just talking in words. I can show you examples as well. So when I search here LinkedIn, so there are lots of jobs comes every day on LinkedIn regarding Python developer, full stack developer. Okay, Python developer. Okay, I'm searching what Python developer here on LinkedIn. Okay, so let me go to the job section. Okay, so you can see how many results are there related to Python developer. 3000, 166 results are there, and this job is what? Python developer fresher. Okay, and this is what? Remote. So nowadays you cannot say my parents are not allowing me to do the job, because nowadays there is a concept of remote jobs. So you can take remote job if you have knowledge. If you don't have knowledge, you can make excuses. But if you have knowledge, you don't need to make any excuse, because there are lots of remote jobs also there. Internships is also there. Okay, so you can not only Python developer, you can search as a front end developer also. You can apply for the front end developer as well. Okay, so my net speed is not really good, so that's why it is taking time. Okay, so you can apply for the front-end developer, and how many results are there? It is showing more than 1000 results. More than 1000 jobs are there for the front end. Same for the back end, same for the database developer. Okay, junior front-end developer. Okay, means you don't need prior experience. Directly you can apply. Okay, so these many jobs you can apply after learning this full stack module. Right? Is there any question? Anyone have any question?
Sir, we don't have. It is all clear.
Okay, okay. Okay, let me tell you the last thing, which is like duration and what's the fee of this course. Okay, so how many, what are the durations? How much this module will take time? So let me tell you, like this is 5 months, 5 months training. Okay, so if you will spend your 5 months, if you will spend 5 months, you will see the next level of yourself. Okay, once you will invest your 5 months, then it will become ROI for you, means return on investment. Okay, if you will invest yourself 5 months, then definitely you will get good knowledge. Okay, so here each module, okay, each module will take 1 month. Okay, so we have how many modules? 5 modules. So 5 modules means it will take 5 months. Okay, and what about the fees of this module? So generally one module one module, okay, price is what? One, I mean, like 2K, right? And how many modules we have? We have 5 modules. Okay, so 5 into 2, 5 into 2000 means how much it is? 10K, 10,000. But I'm not going to charge you 10,000, because I know you guys are a student and you cannot pay this much. So there is an offer for you guys. Okay, there is a special offer for you. If you want to take complete modules, if you want to get all the modules, okay, this is what bundle offer, right? So if you want to get all the modules, so the total fees is what? The total fee is 10,000. But if you will take all the modules, all 5 modules, so the total fees will be, if you will take all the modules at once, so the total fees will be 3,099, 3,999 rupees only. Okay, so if you will take the complete modules, so you don't need to pay how much? You don't need to pay 10,000. Okay, so this is the offer for you. Like you can pay 3,999 rupees and you can get 5 modules. Okay, all 5 modules means you can take the programming modules along with projects and lead code problems. Okay, front end modules along with projects. Okay, backend modules along with projects, database modules, okay, along with projects and testing modules, right? And suppose if you are not able to pay this all the money, so we have monthly pay option also. So if you want to pay monthly, okay, so if you want to pay monthly, so let me tell you what is the flexible monthly plan is. So what's a monthly plan? Okay, if you want to pay month wise, so you have to pay 1200 per month. Okay, so what's the duration of the course? The duration of course is 5 months. Okay, so if you will multiply it, okay, if you will multiply it, okay, so how many? 5 months, and each month you are giving what? 1200. So what will be the total? So 6000 you will pay. Okay, so if you will pay monthly, so total amount will be what? 6000. So if you are interested, you can coordinate with respective person who added you in group. Okay, and you can contact me, right? So this is the plan. If you want to take 5 modules, so the fee is this is the offer for you. Generally our course fees is 10,000 rupees, but this is the offer for you only, 3,999. And if you want to pay monthly, so you can pay like 1,200. And one more thing, if you paid this money and if you feel like the course is not valuable and I want refund, so you can claim refund within 10 days, right? So that's it. So if anyone have any question, does anyone have any question? Okay, so that's all from my side. This is all about my course, full stack development. So these are the things you will learn as a full stack developer. Okay, and if you have any query, any doubt, you can ask. Otherwise you can coordinate with respective your friends. Okay, so she will let you know, like Sai Lakshmi is there, Sai Lakshmi will let you know everything about the course and other details. All right, so thank you everyone, we are stopping here. If you don't have any question, you can leave the meeting now, and if you have any question, you can kindly ask. Or if you don't want to ask, you can write in chat.
No, sir, we don't have any doubts.
All right, so thank you everyone for giving your time.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.